Assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr., and shout out to Goodfella TV.
Man, so, excuse me. So basically, Eddie Hearn going around telling people that Fury and Joshua still the biggest fight in the world. Turkey Al-Sheikh is saying that they still want to do that fight regardless of what happened with Fury and Anthony Joshua. He also revealed that there was rumors out there. I think he confirmed them. I think in an interview he did in the Twitter space, which, by the way, I'm going to start doing Twitter spaces in September. I'm going to pick one, eventually 2 days out the week. It may be boxing, mostly non-boxing. But I don't know. We'll see kind of where it goes there. But for the most part, he confirmed that Fury was retiring until he came in and paid him money. And like I said before, these guys are mercenaries. It's all about the money. We in a time where people need money. People can't miss a paycheck. And I definitely understand that. But to be a fighter, to be a warrior, to be a gladiator, it got to be in you. And sometimes I think when these dudes get money, they go, I ain't moving unless I get this amount of money or I get that amount of money. They hurt their careers. And I knew once I seen Fury and Usyk and Joshua won. I'm talking about Usyk and Joshua a bunch too. When I seen that fight, I knew he lost. I knew he was gonna lose to Usyk. He just don't have the fire. And it's some boxing things. A lot of people couldn't see what I seen in that fight. And I said when I seen that Joshua Usyk fight, I said he gonna beat Fury. You know what I'm saying? Fury can't see the punches coming. Nobody talked about the trajectory of the punches. He can't see them coming. No, did he? But as far as, Joshua and Usyk, we'll talk about that later. But as far as that fight being the fact that people still want to see, Anthony Joshua is another great example. He lost to Fury twice, and people act like that shit didn't even happen. He lost to Usyk twice, and people act like it didn't even happen. Remember, he knocked out Ngannou, and they was like, well, he's the best heavyweight in the world. I'm like, hold on. During the telecast, I said, Usyk beat him twice. What are we talking? How we gonna say he better than the guy that bested him twice? So a lot of these media members, I'm telling y'all, they basically they tilt their. They don't have a even kill opinion. They don't call it down the middle. That ain't what this is. They fanboys. It's fanboys with credentials. And that's what the media room they turn into. You can blame that on YouTube if you want to, but it's a bunch of media members that been fanboying, that been fanboying for a long time. And the articles showing their biasness, showing racist prejudice, and straight up racism in their articles. Straight up. So, but I still watch it. It's a fight that need to happen. I think Joshua's on a, he got a couple easy wins, and he looked physically better, but it's still a fight that I would like to see. If they both lose their next fights, they both win their next fights. It's a fight that the fans need for closure, but it's still gonna have that woulda, shoulda, coulda, if they fought when they were supposed to fight. There's going to be a lot of that. Even if some of these fights start happening in the sport of boxing, there's going to be a lot of what if. What if they would have fought 4 years ago? What if they would have fought 5 years ago? You know what I'm saying? What if they would have fought when they was undefeated? But a lot of y'all fans was out here saying, marinated. And now y'all changing y'all opinions. And there's a lot of fans who don't have any experience, can't tell you nothing historically about the sport of boxing. Can't make one reference from the 80s, one reference from the 90s, one reference from the 2000s. They can't give you no reference past 2012. All they classic fights in their head is current. Real talk. So these are the people that's telling you, well, this is the new model, this is the new way to do it. Like, no. But I think there's still a demand for Joshua and Fury around the world. There's still a demand for that fight. So I would agree with Eddie Hearn. Is it the biggest fight in the world right now? The biggest fight in boxing. That's truly murky right now. Because you talking about, the biggest fight in boxing. What is it? I couldn't tell you what it is right now. Is it Usyk and Fury? Is it Tank and Shakur? Is it a Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia rematch? You know, is it a Canelo versus David Benavidez? Is it Canelo Crawford? Like, what is the biggest fight? You know, so you might get 2 or 3 different answers. It's not one clear fight to make in the sport of boxing. Not one. That you say, oh, it's not one you say Pacquiao, Mayweather, Sugar Ray, Leonard, and Thomas Hearns. It's not that one fight. Boxing is low-key in a transitional period. What's so funny, about a year or 2 ago, 3 years ago, you asked people what's the next super fight, they would say Virgil Ortiz and Gerard Ennis. Now some people's opinions might change on that. But, you know, Eddie Hearns and Anthony Joshua won a trilogy with Usyk. Yeah, we had a trilogy where somebody lost the first 2 fights and there wasn't no controversy. He just straight up got whooped on. That's my thing about it. Like, if I'm Usyk, they got to pay me. They got to pay me godly money. I ain't taking no B side, C side money. I want A++ money. I want top dollar, make a whole holler type money. So no, I'm not about to go back in there with him. I know Usyk said something like he deserves a trip. Nah, he don't deserve shit. Since he whooped his ass, he fought Robert Helenius and he fought Francis Ngannou. He don't deserve shit. No rice, no steak. He don't deserve shit. Go fight Martin Bucoli. That's what I would tell him. He don't deserve shit. But of course, AJ the money man. So if Turkey Al-Sheikh and them gonna put the money up for the fight, hey, I whooped him 2 times already. I'm gonna pay you a whole bunch of money to whoop him the 3rd time. Cool. And then he got beat the 3rd time and started lashing out and freaking out. He started roid raging and shit. I don't know what was wrong with dog. But had that been Terrence Crawford that did that, had that been Deontay Wilder that did that, they would have been vilified. AJ got a pass for what freaking out like that. And he got whooped. He mentally not built for boxing. He not. And then he fired everybody in the corner basically because you lost. You should have went to the body. You let him off the hook. The first time he just got washed. He just got washed. But yeah, I'd like to see Fury and Joshua in the 3rd fight. Fuck it. I mean, Joshua Usyk in the 3rd fight. Why not? Do it. If I'm Usyk and I beat Fury again, unless they gonna give me some generational type money, 50 M's, something like that, I'm done. I'm gonna go out on top. I don't know why fighters, I like what Michael Jordan said. He said, I heard Patrick Ewing said, he wanted to get drugged off the court. That's how he wanted his career to end. They had to drag him off the court. He said, man, I don't want my career to end like that. I want to go off on my own terms. And I feel like as a fighter, you should want to go off on your own terms. You should want to walk off the court. You should want to leave at your pinnacle. But then you got guys that say, oh, what if this happened? Or what if that happened? What if I would have stayed and did this? What if I would have stayed and do, man, what if is what if? It's in the past. If you could walk off at the pinnacle of your career and not come back, yeah, shout out to you. But if I'm Usyk and I beat Fury, unless they talking some real money in the bag, I'm done. Y'all got it. I'm 36, 37, like. I conquered. Ain't nothing else for me to do. I won undisputed. They stripped me at the IBF. Gave it to Joshua and the boys. Unless he want to regain undisputed. That's the only thing I could think of. So, but if I'm him, I don't make no sense. If it don't make no cash, you won't see my ass in that ring with him. But yeah, for Usyk, for Joshua, them good fights. If not, if they both not there no more, then, he got to deal with Bucoli and Zhang. And that's the real test right there. Even more so than Usyk and Fury, because Joshua seemed to be, Joshua can't take a punch, most people believe. You get in there with Bacoli, he going to have to get, but he can clip Bacoli. He can clip him. So, you know, but if Bacoli get the clipping on AJ, and he gonna be in trouble, bro. But nonetheless, clean up the division, get undisputed in the division. Deontay probably gone. He probably gonna get to drag his ass out of boxing too. He got too much pride. Like, nigga, it's over with. But Deontay should be gone. Fury and Usyk should be gone. They walk away. You know, already beat Joseph Parker, Andy Ruiz like he done, or he should be able to collect all the belts with money and politics on this side. And if AJ don't become undisputed in this current landscape, he was never gonna be undisputed. But this is my opinion on it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Check me out on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.